Welcome back. The Trump administration says new tariffs will help the U.S. make up its trade deficit with the rest of the world.
And they're blaming former President Biden for the deficit with agriculture specifically. Paul Spade checks that claim for PolitiFact.
Did former President Biden cause a trade deficit with agriculture? That's what Ag Commissioner Brooke Rollins told CNN the other day. Take a look.
In the last 4 years, the cost of inputs for our farmers went up 30%. In the last 4 years, we had an agriculture export deficit that increased from zero when President Trump left to $49 billion.
Is she right about that? Did Trump leave office in 2021 with no agricultural deficit and come back to one of $49 billion? Well, that's not what the numbers show. These numbers are from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. They show that in fiscal year 2020, the final year of Trump's first term, the U.S. had a deficit of about $4 billion. You can see that in the last pink line there. In fact, the deficit that happened under Trump was the first to happen in the U.S. in about 60 years. And by Biden's final year, it had grown to about $32 billion, not the $49 billion figure that Rollins gave. It turns out her figure was based on an estimate for the end of this year, 2025. But her overall point is still mostly off base. Experts in agricultural trade pointed to these three main reasons for why the deficit has grown. First off, tariffs on China from Trump's first term had a big effect. China retaliated back then, too. For instance, deciding to import soybeans from Brazil rather than the U.S. An increase in the value of the dollar has also made it more difficult for other countries to buy our exports. And in the meantime, Americans are still enjoying products like coffee, fruit, and alcohol that come from other countries. Bottom line, Rollins left out a lot of context there, and that's why the truth meter rates her claim mostly false. Read more about this at WRAL.com.